How's it going, everyone? I figured I'd do something slightly different for this video. This video will be my solo flawless run of the K1 Communion Legend Lost Sector, and I figured that I would go through my loadout this time, kind of talk about my thought process behind choosing my loadout, because I had some questions surrounding my loadouts. To start off with the weapons, I'm running Anti-Barrier Sniper and Overload Bow, so Succession and Tiku's Divination. It is Solar Burn, so Tiku's just does a ton of damage, and the rocket launcher code Duello, and then I'm running Gunslinger Bottom Tree with Incendiary and Gambler's Dodge for more knives. Now, because I'm using Bottom Tree, and because it's Solar Burn, I'm using Celestial Nighthawk. And I'm using Celestial Nighthawk because it deals a ton of damage. As you'll see in the footage, it almost kills the boss in one shot. On this Celestial Nighthawk, I have recovery increase. I have a pair of rocket launcher ammo finder mods so that I can have a steady stream of ammo with my code Duello, and I have Wrath of Rasputin so that I can generate Warmind cells with Tiku's Divination, because if Tiku's Divination wasn't already busted enough, it can generate Warmind cells. Now, pretty much every time I run a rocket launcher, I like having Argent Ordnance. It deals a significant amount of damage, especially when you're doing solo content, because the Argent Ordnance damage buff doesn't stack with other damage buffs. I also tacked on a recuperation for some health gain because I have taking charge when I pick up Orbs of Light, because all my weapons will be generating Orbs of Light. So I can pick up an orb for some quick health gain. On my class item, I have Global Reach so that the Warmind cells can affect a greater distance. I have Perpetuation to regain my dodge whenever I dodge, and Distribution to regain some of all my abilities, as well as a strength increase. I have taking charge of my chest armor. I have Void Damage Resistance because it is increased void damage, even though really the only enemies that deal void damage are servitors. There are a couple of barrier servitors and a couple of normal servitors. And then sniper damage resistance because there are some snipers in this one, quite a few in fact. And then on my arms, I have Overload Bow and Anti-Barrier Sniper Rifle because those are the two champion types in this Legend Lost Sector. I have Elemental Armaments for some increased ability regeneration because Tiku's Divination, it gets a lot of kills, and so you generate quite a few Elemental Wells. And that's about it. It's a pretty good Lost Sector to run. It's not too hard. It's pretty easy if you play it safe. I did it on my third try. The first two tries I died because I was either being too aggressive or I was just being kind of dumb, and I didn't realize that exploding shinks are coming up behind me. I'm sure you can do it with a variety of loadouts. This is just a loadout that I like. This is kind of my typical Legend Lost Sector, especially Solar Burn loadout, because it just is so good at clearing adds, and dealing with champions, and at dealing burst damage. Now the rest of the video will be my run at K1 Communion Solo Flawless Legend Lost Sector. If you liked this new style format of these Legend Lost Sector runs, let me know down in the comments below so that I can either continue doing them this way or do them the way that I was doing before with no voiceover at all. And if you want to see even more tips in the future, like kind of like a walkthrough, just let me know in the comments below. I am open to suggestions on how to improve what I'm doing with these. And as always, chaos reach that like button.